I don't feel like sharing video. I don't feel like working today. I don't feel like studying today. I don't feel like talking to anyone. I don't feel like having food. These statements keep recurring for many, and for few, you would have told this statement at least once. The situation might be different. We are so much conditioned to use this statement. I don't feel like. Dear community, welcome to today's session, which will echo with each one of you to an extent, each one of us. I'll put forth the best knowledge to remove the word don't in the statement I don't feel like. And by the completion of these learnings, you will be confident enough to remove don't from the statement I don't feel like and make it as I feel like. But for that, you need to stay tuned with the continuous learnings like in every session. Understand, friends, that the feeling is like a passing cloud. Feeling low is like a passing cloud. Feeling low can sometimes come and go like a passing cloud across a sunny sky. It might temporarily dim your mood, but just like the cloud, it won't stay forever. This reminds us that the emotions are fleeting and brighter skies are always on the horizon. There will be reasons, reflections, consequences, and tips. Let us understand the very concept of passing cloud. I mean, the feeling low, with a powerful story of Elara. Elara woke up with a leaden weight in her chest. It wasn't a sharp, defined sadness, but a grey, formless fog that clung to her like a forgotten scarf. She looked out at the window. The usually vibrant sunrise was muted, the sky a canvas of heavy cotton wool clouds, a perfect mirror to her mood. Just a passing cloud, she muttered, forcing a smile. But the words felt hollow, echoing in the emptiness of her apartment. The day stretched before her, a vast expanse of white with no clear path through it. Tasks that once held a spark of interest now loomed like looming mountains. As Clara dragged herself through the day, the clouds seemed to follow. It dimmed the colors of the bustling city, dampened the laughter of friends, and turned the normally comforting clatter of her keyboard into a dull rhythm of discontent. The world seemed muted, muffled by the thick cotton of her low mood. But then a memory flickered, a time when a similar cloud had settled over her and she sought refuge in the park. There, sitting beneath a giant oak, she'd watched a playful breeze tease the clouds, slowly unraveling their edges. Hope, faint yet persistent, stirred within her. Elara grabbed her coat and stepped outside. The wind was cool against her face, a tiny spark against the vast grey. Finding a park bench, she closed her eyes and focused on the wind's song. It was a gentle melody carrying whispers of distant laughter and the rustling of leaves. Slowly, the cloud began to shift. It wasn't a dramatic change, but a subtle lightning at the edges. A silver of blue peeked through, a reminder of the vast sky beyond the cotton. Elara took a deep breath, the wind carrying away a silver of the grey. She wasn't entirely free of the cloud, but it felt less suffocating now. With a newfound resolve, she made a list: a walk in the park, a call to a friend, a light, cheerful movie. Small steps, but enough to poke a hole in the grey and let a little sunshine through. As Elara walked home, the last rays of the setting sun caught the clouds, painting them with the streaks of gold and orange. There was still a hint of grey, a reminder that clouds would come again. But she also saw the vast expanse of blue, a promise that the sun would always return, chasing away the clouds, one ray at a time. In your GB, please mention how many times you had this echoing in your mind. I don't feel like. You can specify, like in examples. I don't feel like going to office today. I don't feel like working. I don't feel like playing. This will help you to understand the cloud exactly and work to experience sunshine. On a lighter note, now don't say that I don't feel like sharing this video. Continue to share the learnings and say to yourself that I feel like sharing the video. The more we share, the more we learn together. I am excited to share more knowledge pertaining to this subject. Have a fantastic time till we meet in the next video as we continue to travel with the clouds. Thank you so much, community.